Hello, Andrew Kovalik. I bet you're here for a couple of reasons. One is you want to improve the way you play guitar. You're also probably having trouble grasping guitar concepts. You probably are having trouble learning guitar chords and scales and trying to remember them. Probably want to learn new songs. And most of all, you want to play with confidence. You want to be able to pick up the guitar and play what you want and sound like you really own the songs you're playing or the riffs you're playing, whatever it is. You're tired of stumbling around, tired of your fingers not moving to where you want them to. You just don't feel confident, and you want to get that confidence that you see, a rock star on stage have, who just seems to play effortlessly. Okay, now let's talk about your long-term goals. You took up the guitar to get enjoyment out of it. We all want to be a rock star, and it's actually not a big difference between someone who is a rock star and someone who is just playing in their living room. You'd be surprised. So you took up the guitar because you want more enjoyment, and that means probably expressing yourself. You also had like an inner something that you felt you wanted to get out and wanted to get out through music, because sometimes words just don't quite express those feelings, right? And you probably just want to have fun with friends and family, and you want to write songs and record a CD. Okay, so what are you going to need for you to reach the level you want, so you feel confident, you can play what you want, you can play with who you want? Okay, what are you going to need? Well, I'll tell you, you're going to need some very clear instructions, because if you don't get clear instructions, you get a little instruction here, a little there, you'll just spend your whole life kind of on a treadmill, never quite improving. I know I get letters every day, people saying, I've been at the same level for years. So what you need is clear instructions so you can progress. You need a system that is very easy to follow, something you can stick with, something that is helps you along, something that has goals, something that also has milestones so you can kind of measure your progress, and you also want to get feedback. Tell you how you're doing, make sure you're staying on track. So that is exactly why I created the Amazing Guitar 2.0 DVD. I want to give everybody a clear path, something that's easy to follow. So what I did, I set up a set of 18 lessons. You start at a very simple thing. You don't even use your guitar on the first few exercises, actually, and they only take about 3 or 4 minutes each. So you do those, then we're going to move along to some exercises on the guitar. These are going to be building up strength and dexterity and an understanding of the guitar. And so this is a real clear path you're going to get here of how you can just go from step A to step B to step C and go through these lessons, and each one will build upon the previous one. And so your fingers will get stronger, you'll get quicker, you'll understand how chords and scales work together, and each day you'll see yourself improving. And all you need to do is really spend about 20 minutes a day, maybe 3 or 4 times a week, and each week you'll see really quantum leaps in your playing. First, we're going to build up your fingers, get your strength and dexterity. Next, we're going to show you how chords and scales work together and how you can just master a scale from the inside out, not just basically knowing the patterns and paint by numbers, but really understanding it. Okay, so you're probably wondering, how much is this going to cost me? Figure it out. 18 private lessons at about $45 each. I charge $50, but let's say $45. That's $720. Okay, if you go on the internet, you're going to find courses that cost as much as $297. As a matter of fact, I saw a course the other day. It's just a 12-week course. It is $995, and basically you're just getting a lesson each week with a tablature and a few things. You're really not even learning a basis for all music. And a lot of times you get these courses, they say they have 8, 10, 12, 20 DVDs. All they do is just throw a bunch of content on there, and it's just information overload, and there's no clear path, there's no structure to it. You just learn a few concepts, and then they kind of throw in a bunch of songs and teach you is how to build your own musical style. Okay, so what I've done is, when I create this, it's a focused approach that keeps you on track, and that's more important than having 20 DVDs sitting on your shelf somewhere. I'd rather have you just take this one DVD, 18 lessons, and keep you focused so you learn this most critical thing. Now, when you think about it, what is your time worth? If you spend the next 10 years just kind of going over the same things, never quite improving, not even knowing how to improve or where to improve. Well, you know, what's that worth? What is the cost of that, really, when you think about it? Okay, why the Amazing Guitar 2.0 DVD? Well, what I've done is broken down these lessons into bite-sized bits. You will make rapid progress. I've set it up so you just follow the directions, you do the exercises for 20 minutes. I'm going to warn you right now, they're a little boring. It's not the most exciting thing, but you don't have to do them for very long to see progress. I want to let you know, I never imagined this would actually happen when I first started out, but over 15,000 guitar players have used this course and made progress. And this is something you can use your entire life. I still use a lot of the concepts that I teach in this. When I need to actually brush up, I will actually go through these exercises myself. I do it now maybe 3 times a year, and that keeps me just lightning fast fingers, and it really has helped me. So that's why I'm so glad that I've been able to get this out there and it's been received so well. Okay, so here's what you need to do. You need to click on the order button below. As you can see, the price is only $27. Not the $720, not the $295, not the $995, just $27. And guess what? I'm going to make it even a little bit easier for you. I'm going to actually throw in 5 bonuses. 5 bonuses are included. One is going to be a workbook that goes along with it, so you can actually, whether you are at a computer or at a DVD player or just out on the road, you'll have the course with you. Okay, the workbook has a lot of the same information as the DVD, so you can just take it with you. You're also going to get some backing tracks that you can play along with once you start learning the scales and the patterns and everything. And it'll be so much fun because now all of a sudden your fingers are just moving around and you can actually make some music, and you'll have a band right there behind you with the backing tracks. Also, you're going to get 101 drum tracks, again, to help you with your timing. You just put those on and you can start jamming. You can create your own music with them. So you're also going to get 25 popular songs, rock songs, that you can see the tablature and with a MIDI backing track. So you can actually play along with those and learn those step by step, and you'll see as your fingers are so much stronger, as your understanding of the different concepts is much better, that learning songs is not so hard, and you're going to start cranking through all 25 of these before you know it. Now, a lot of people, they just send you the package and that's the last you hear of them. That's not the way I operate here. So what I like to do is guide you through. Once you get the course, I'm going to start sending you some extra lessons that says day 1 do this, day 2 do the next thing, day 3, and so on. So to make sure that you stay on track, you're motivated, you don't feel like you're alone in a vacuum. If you have any questions, you can always email me. I will get back to you. Those are the bonuses you're going to get. And then also, I've created a members-only forum. Oh, one thing I got to tell you, there really is no risk in this. One, it's only $27, but even that, there's no risk because I'm giving you 60 days to completely evaluate this. Because I know within 60 days you will know if you've made progress. If you've stick with the program, you've gone through it for 7 days even, you'll see that you've gotten well worth your investment back. So what you got to do, click on that order button. I'm really excited that you've taken this step to make this improvement. Now is the time to do it. I wrote a song, it's called The Time Is Now. This is The Time Is Now. Go ahead, click on that order button, and I will see you on the other side.